welcome to my channel. I filmed a Chatty get ready with me video on this eye look right here. It's just a really simple orange spring makeup look, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so let's adjust this a little bit. I'm going to prime my eyes first. I'm going to be doing like an orangey makeup look. Got my mirror right here. Might be a really good setup. Okay, I'm priming with the Makeup Revolution concealer, if you can see that. I love this concealer, very full coverage, and then I'm just going to blend this all out with a sponge. So this is a very simple spring makeup look, so it should not take me too long. I also already have my brows done. I did get them hennaed, if that's a word, on Friday, but I just filled them in a teeny bit wherever I felt like I needed to fill them in. Alright, so I'm going to set that all down with a powder. I'm going to have to dabble into one other palette. I'm just going to take a white from the Tarteist Pro here and just set everything. Alright, so I'm going to go into first and put some transition shades in. I'm going to be using my Dream Street palette from Cathleenlights. I'm going to take this orange shade right there. Take a fluffy brush like this. This is from Eco Tools. It is their, I think it's just called their blend brush. And I'm just going to take the orange shade, well, it's more of a peachy shade, and pop this into the crease. This is an all, sorry, let me bring this up. This is an all matte look, minus the face will be pretty glowy, but the eyes are all matte colors, which are, in my opinion, easier for beginners to work with when creating like a more complex eyeshadow look. I'm going to go into that brush I set the white with, and I'm just going to put this brown shade really tight in the crease just for some dimension. And that's why I'm choosing a little more flatter of a blender brush. Alright, sorry, I'm getting... Okay. Going back into the blending shade, with no additional product, and just blending those two together. Like so. Take a sip of my coffee. Alright. This is a random brush my mom got in Ipsy. And I'm going to go into this red shade right here. It's a super pretty, bright, reddy, pinky, orangey shade. I'm going to put this in the same spot I put that brown, but more like packet on. And then I'm just going to blend right where I'm putting it down. so the next thing I'm going to do is just blend this a little more up. So I'm going to take my same blending brush in the peachy shade and just kind of buff this pretty high up in the crease. Okay, I like how this looks. I'm going to go into the orange shade that we're going to put all over the lid. This is in the Morphe 35B palette, which is the Color Burst palette. I'm going to take this bright orange shade, put this all over the lid. I'm going to use a brush. I'll take this packing brush right here. This is from Wet n Wild. I'm gonna blend upward again with the red shade. Sorry, this keeps falling. And I'm not putting any additional product on it. I'm just bringing these shadows up. All right, I like how this is looking so far. It's very pretty. Okay, it kind of reminds me of like rainbow sherbet. I'm gonna wipe off some of this. I'm gonna put a blue eyeliner in my waterline today. This is the L'Oreal, I've never tried this before, the Cobalt Blue Longwear Eye Pencil. I bought this a while ago and I realized I've never done this or used this in a look, so I'm gonna put on mascara. I like to do this before wiping away anything, so in case I get fallout. I'm gonna go into the e.l.f. Length and Volume today. So this really cute little wand. Pop this on my eyes. This camera keeps falling, I'm sorry. Alright, so there's one coat of that, and then I'm going to go on top of that and use Snapscara from Maybelline, right? Yes. Okay. Oops. That's what I mean. Alright, so that is all done. I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe and wipe off. I'm going to just clean up the edges here. This will help lift up my makeup, or my eyes too. Alright. Wipe off any coffee stains. Okay, perfect. I like how they look. Alright. Next I'm going to do my face. So I'm going to prime First, I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Hydrating Booster Drops and take some in this guy. Hydrate my face. Okay. Blend this in. I like to use a sponge to blend these in. Sometimes I'll use my hands, but it's very quick with a sponge. Alright, so see how much hydration and glowiness that provided. I love that product. And here is the Milani Soft Focus Glow. I've recently purchased this, been testing it out. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of it, if it makes a huge, ew, that was gross, got a chunk. If it makes a huge difference under my foundation, but it sounded pretty and I was like, I'll try it out and we'll give it a shot. So I'm just kind of using it up to see if I like it. It's not as good as my Wet n Wild Dewy Primer. I love that primer. So I'm just kind of patting this into the skin more. That definitely did add a little bit. I just don't know if it added enough to where I would buy it again. I'm going to be going into one of my favorite summertime, springtime foundations. It's the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. Oh, this is the contour. Good thing I didn't put that over my face. Okay, here's the foundation. It's like the same exact packaging. It's just a, woo! Just a little smaller. Okay, so I dab it directly into I dab my sponge directly into the product and just apply this to the skin. So that's going to be it for that. I'm going to use the same concealer. Get right in those dark circles there. I get really dark in the inner corner of my eye. I just was at the gym and was watching Taylor's, or Talia, whatever her name is. Her name is Taylor, but her username is that Taylor. But she did an ASMR video. I've never heard of that before, but that was so funny. She was whispering the whole time, and then she would put like the product really close to the camera so you could hear whatever sound it made. It was really funny. But she commented that she was doing it because everyone makes fun of her monotone voice. I find her voice so relaxing. Which is probably why she did that kind of video, but like I love watching her videos. And I do not find her voice super monotone, but I find it really relaxing. It's not very peppy, so I guess I could see where people are coming from, but I really like it. Okay, so there's the concealer, foundation, all that done. I'm going to go into a powder. I got this for my Sephora birthday gift, the Kat Von D Locket. I love this powder. I will probably buy this, the bigger version of this, once I'm out of this. Okay, so we're going to set underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to set where I put my concealer and then powder the sides of my face, so when I put down contour, blush, all that stuff, it won't, like, what is the word I'm looking for? it'll blend out easier. Easilier. Okay. Oops. Then I'm just kind of setting the rest of my face with the additional product. Alright, perfect. Let's do the under eyes, and then I will do the face makeup. Don't you see how I just love how this foundation looks? It looks like my skin still, but just a little more covered, and it looks so healthy right now. I love it. I'm just putting a little more of this on. I'm going to go into the orange shade. Actually, let's go into the red shade first and smudge out the lower lash line. Okay, this will work. Okay, and just connect the top and the lower lash line. This actually turned out, I really like how the blue looks with the orange. Alright, and then I'm going to go in and buff it out with the orange shade. I just need to find a good... Blend that out. Oops, let's connect these a little better. That one looks fine. That one just looked kind of wonky. Alright, there's that. I'm going to go in and do lower lash mascara. We'll use the e.l.f. one. The e.l.f. volume and length one. I like how small this is for lower lash line. All right. I'm going to do my face now. I'm going to bronze with, I didn't pull out a bronzer. Oh, I was going to use this. This is the Tarte Pineapple set, gift set. It was the Christmas set. I'm going to use Beach Bod, the bronzer in here. Right there. It's probably a little too dark for me right now, but that's okay. Perfect. Here's a brush. It has a little bit of a glitter to it, but I don't think it should be too bad. So how I typically will do contour and bronzer, pretty much do them the same, is I draw a 3 on my face. So I'll show you kind of the best way to do it. So I start in the middle, and I'll do the same thing on the other side. I'll start in the middle, right where my widow's peak is, bring the product down to my cheekbone, blend it toward the apple of my cheek, bring it back up, like that. So that's the first part of the 3. Bring it down, and then blend out my like jawline, just adding a little bit of bronzer to the jawline, but not too much. Okay, I'm gonna repeat it on the other side, and then I'll clean it up a little bit and show you guys a little bit better. So I'll do this a little quicker so you guys can kind of see what I'm talking about. This isn't showing up too well. I think I might use a different brush here. Where's my normal contour brush that I like? That's it. It's a Real Techniques one, and it's an orange. That's annoying. I'm so sorry. I cannot find this anywhere. I use this one sometimes, but it's not my favorite. I don't know where it is. Okay, this is a similar size brush. It's just a little more firmer, and I like this one a little bit better. It's the Firma 103. Okay, so let's do the other side faster so you can see how I do it typically. This is definitely a little too dark for me, but it'll be good in the summer. And I hopefully nice and tan. Okay, so that's kind of how it looks like right now before I blend it out. I'm going to blend it out using a stippling brush. And Morphe, it's my favorite stippling brush. Okay, I look very tan right now, so that's how the contour looks when you do like the 3-phase. I think that's the easiest way to teach people when they're first learning how to do it. And then you can kind of adjust it to your face shape. Because as you can see, I have a very flat, like it's not thin or any, like it's just a weird face shape. It kind of is like, when I look at those charts, it's the heart shape face. Because it's not round, it's like, ooh. I don't know, it's weird, but that's okay. So there's everything all stippled out. It'll look better too when we spray it. I'm going to go into one of my favorite blushes that I've been using recently, the Tarte blush in Quirky. So cute. Such a cute little name. I'm going to use the same brush I used for the bronzer. That didn't work out. And how I apply blush is I apply it to the apple and then I blend it toward a lot of times what I'll do is I'll clean up my contour and stuff with a setting powder. So I'm going to do that with this. I love this side of the Eco Tool sponge. Going into the Lock-It setting powder. And I just draw like a really small line like that. A little bit higher. And then I'll just kind of pat my face. We'll leave that on there for a little bit. And then while we add highlight and stuff. So okay. So weird. Alright. There's that. For highlight, I am going to go into a Wet n Wild highlight. Where is it? Here it is. The highlight Air. It's from the Horoscope collection that they put out. It's a really pretty pinky one. So pretty. I'm going to put some on my forehead. Up top there. And then I typically will take some with my finger and put it on my Cupid's bow and down my nose. I'm going to use this to bring the whole look together. I'm going to highlight my brow bone in my inner corner. So take a small little brush like so. And we'll highlight up top. Oh yeah, it's a really pretty highlight. Okay, and then the inner corner. then we need to wipe off the baggage. Blend it all out, and then I'm going to spray, sorry, black. Okay, perfect. For lips, I think I want to keep with like an orangey peachy theme here. I have some, excuse me. This was a really pretty lipstick. It's not as vibrant as you think it is, but I don't think I'm going to go into that today. Let's do it. I'll go into this guy. So this is from Lick lipstick. I got it at Kohl's, and I bought it because I wanted a red for an outfit I was wearing, and it's very, here you'll see it, very, what's the word? It's such a comfortable lipstick. It almost feels like I'm putting on chapstick. Oh, that's nice, Lindsay. Let's ruin the entire makeup. We'll just go like this. Put some, okay. That looks a little better. Alright, so I just went in with that, and I'm going to go in with like an orangey gloss. This is from Wet n Wild. It is a Color Icon lip gloss in Pout of Paradise. It's such a pretty orange color. I don't know if this was limited edition or not, though. Oh my Lanta. Hi guys, so this is the final look. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.